It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday night.
Built on the... Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
First down throw for Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Going deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
So the Ravens will try for two. Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play fake with Jackson. Buying some time right. This is caught for two, and right away they jump out to an 8-0 lead. Well, we haven't even had time to settle in up here in the booth yet, and just like that, partner, it is already 8-0.
We haven't had time to settle in. How about these coaches' booths next to us up here? How about them guys? One side super happy about how this game started. The other, they'll be searching for some answers.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Ravens will go on offense. On 1st down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. On the move, looking deep. It is caught at the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead to 14-0. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Ravens gonna give it another go, trying for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to Pollard. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Setting up a throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. They'll start from the 39. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. The Ravens and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
They send Aguilar in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens pushing for points. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Play action. Here's Jackson. This one falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now on third. He'll get this to Henry. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Jackson yet again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. First down, here's Lamar. And the defender comes away with it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. A final throw before the break. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Julius Chestnut to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, Kate, I'm not sure what you were thinking when they bring the kick unit out there, and I don't even know what kick they were blocking. But all I know is there was utter chaos. And that play was ending in one of two ways. A quick throw and an easy score for the offense, or that locomotive barreling across the pocket for a sack. They got the latter, but I don't know if I'd recommend it again.
Trying again, following the set. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. They'll throw it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Punt taken near midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Ravens more than happy to take over in enemy territory. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He's keeping it. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. A tight end in motion now. Play action now with Jackson. He has the first over the middle. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Buying some time right. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Titans ready to take over on offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. That's brought in by Westbrook-Akine. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions.
Here we go, here we go.
He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Forced out to his right. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Running back sent in motion. Now Jackson on 3rd down. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
4th down, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens have it at the 35-yard line following the turnover.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're set up at the 35 now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run here with Henry. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for two up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put a pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snowplows definitely needed out there on those roads. They can take all the extra time to celebrate in the stands with each other, waiting to leave as their guys get the winter win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.